some astronomical amount of glazing is about to happen, and I am not ashamed to do it because this is a product or a subscription, you can say, that I love the most. I love to pay for it every single month. I don't hesitate to renew it every single month, like I said, and it's amazing. It's helped me so much, and you already know by the title of this video what that tool is. It's ChatGPT Plus, and why I love it so much. As a small business owner, it helps me out a ton. It helps my friends who work with me on the business as well a lot, right? And I'm basically gonna go over all of the points that I think are very important. You can definitely say like I'm trying to sell this to you, like even though I'm not affiliated with them whatsoever. OpenAI, if you're watching this, hook your boy up. I tried to email them actually, but they didn't reach out. But so I decided to make this video. I was actually planning to make this video, but I decided, hey, let's try to email them first. But it didn't work out. Anywho, but I'm still going to make this video, but because this is genuinely an amazing product, right? Why it helps me out so much. So ChatGPT, all of you guys know it, what the software is. I don't have to explain it anything. I am here to talk about ChatGPT Plus, the paid version that you get for if you pay $20 per month. I always thought, this like ChatGPT amazing, right? Good platform, and it can help you out a lot. Back in the uni days, I used to, like, about a year or two ago, I was doing, not two ago, it's about a year, it's not that old, but I used the hell out of it, out of the normal ChatGPT, the one that you can just pull up anytime on the incognito mode, and I used it a lot. Awesome. But I always thought, like, what is it about the paid version? But I was broke at that time, so I didn't have the money, but now I can afford it. So I decided, let's give it a shot. And I was literally blown away. The comparison is night and day. The ChatGPT Plus version does not hold back when it comes to giving you info on related to something. Basically, the first most important, I think, is the one that ChatGPT actually saved me from a scam before. What happened was, I was working and I get an email from apparently Nvidia, right? And they tell that, hey, we would like to collaborate with you. We've watched a lot of your shorts, and you would be a good candidate for our team, like, right, our product. And I was like, wait, what? Nvidia reached out to me? I have a decent channel, but it's not like, I don't have a huge personal brand or anything. I have a good sized faceless content, and I was confused because Nvidia just, like, doesn't reach out to that many people. I was a bit weirded out, but I was like, why is Nvidia reaching out to me? Out of all of the companies, so many video editing companies can reach out to me. Adobe, Filmora, CapCut, all of these companies can reach out. Nvidia, out of all of these companies, decides to reach out. I was a bit weirded out, to say the least. So I was like, okay, let's watch this. Let's take a look at this email. And yeah, they were like, we would like you to promote some of our products on your channel, and like you should make a short about them, etc, etc. It looked like a good email, but I was a bit skeptical also. I was like, this might be a scam, and, like, spoiler alert, it was. But the format in which it was sent and the email that it was sent from was weird. So it was sent from partners at nvidia.com. It was very weird, to say the least. And so I decided to call up my friends. I was like, hey, I got, apparently Nvidia reached out to me, so what should I do? He was like, let's do it, respond to them. And I did respond to them, and they actually responded back. So I was like, okay, but this might be something. But then in the second email, actually, they sent me a link, and they were like, hey, okay, so please visit this library. This is our library in which we have all of the products, like b-rolls, etc. And I was 100% skeptical about this. So what I did, as any sane man would do with ChatGPT Plus, I decided to give take a screenshot of the email right, and throw it into ChatGPT Plus. I was like, hey, is this real? ChatGPT instantly, no, this is not real. And yeah, so the main giveaway was that the email is not actually official. If somebody actually sent me an email from Nvidia, it probably like it's 100% should be from x@nvidia.com, right? And it was from x@_partners Nvidia at like what is some weird ass domain. But yeah, so God save from a scam. If I clicked on that link, God knows what would have happened. I'd never clicked on that link. And you guys should also keep this in mind. Please never ever click on very suspicious links if you feel it in your gut that if it's a scam. It probably is, considering that you're very well versed in all of this space. So that's how ChatGPT saved me from a scam, like live. Right? And we're just starting out, bro. Next point I would like to discuss is the customer support. 24/7 customer support. And you're like, okay, OpenAI has customer support. No, ChatGPT itself is customer support, bro. So a very awesome example of this is actually the camera setup that I'm doing right now. The lighting that you see of this camera setup, this is completely made by ChatGPT. So what I did actually, my phone is over there, but I took my mobile app of ChatGPT mobile app, and I used their voice feature. Like you can basically talk to the AI one-on-one, like on the phone, right? Instead of just typing. So I basically stood there where the camera is at, and I like made all of the corrections, everything, and it was amazing, right? I was literally like I was talking to someone, like I was talking to an actual person. It was literally insane. And it was actually better than a human. Why? Because humans get frustrated when you ask them some like things again and again, but obviously ChatGPT, it's an AI, so it didn't. And it was amazing. The shutter speed, I got to learn about the aperture, the ISO, how to set it, the picture profiles, the white balance, all of that now is completely set with these lights in mind. Everything is looking awesome, and it is all because of ChatGPT. Me and the ChatGPT AI just talked for literally an hour, like when I was standing over there with the camera, and I was trying to make everything the best it can, right, before I throw into post production. So yeah, insane. This is just one of the examples. We're just getting started, guys, right? You can literally talk to it like one-on-one. You can not just type one-on-one, you can have a chat. You don't even have to type. So assistant for little things, this also ties back into the customer support thing. So if you want to if you just want to find some quick info related to something. So a few weeks ago I was like researching about a supplement of the Tongat Ali, if you know what that is. So I researched upon it, and like in the previous times I one would go on to Google and type in everything and find decent articles about it, but I just typed it into ChatGPT, asked like in detail what this is about, is this actually good, is this actually safe to take, etc, and it did an amazing job. I now take Tongat Ali. This is the supplement, and it's amazing to say the least. And yeah, it's an awesome assistant for little type of things. For example, if you want an AI image scan, for example, if I want some clip from a Joe Rogan podcast, but I cannot find the original episode, I would take the image of the guest, screenshot it, and throw it into ChatGPT, ask us who is this, and for example, this is Robert Downey Jr. I would type in Joe Rogan, Robert Downey Jr., download the podcast, clip it up. Product comparison, this is very important, and I again was literally doing this every day. Please guys, keep this in mind. This is a like this ChatGPT is now part of my daily life, literally. There's not a single day that goes by that I don't use ChatGPT. It's amazing. So product comparison, again, very important. So I'm actually looking to buy in the market to buy a lav mic, right? The mics that you like put on your collar or on your cap, on your chain, whatever, to basically get a clear audio of yourself. And I wanted to make gym vlogs, right? This is going to go on my like personal brand. I was like, hey, let's this is my budget, and let's talk about it. Like I have a few contacts in my phone, that I can reach out to if I want something related to, tech, etc. And they're like, hey, I was like, hey, I got a budget of $100. Good, what's a good lav mic in it? And they were like, hey, this is the lav mic, but if you stretch your budget out, maybe you can get something better. So I was like, oh, okay. But what happened was the mic that I was actually looking for is called a Boya Link all-in-one, and the mic that they actually suggested was from DJI, and DJI is a very good company. Like, I'm not taking any credit, but the problem is my requirements are not that insane to buy a DJI mic right now. So I already knew this, but I was like, hey, let's ask ChatGPT. We have this asset here. So I was like, hey, all-in-one mic, Boya all-in-one mic. That was around $100, and the DJI mic was around $200. So I asked it, and it actually gave me like advice on how I should go about. And I gave it like, hey, I want to film in the gym, in the car, and inside of my room sometimes as well. So it looks like you don't have a lot of like requirement, as you don't need a lot of fancy tech which is in the DJI right now. And if your budget is tight, your best option right now is the Boya mic, right? So I didn't have to buy a DJI mic. I just instead got a Boya one instead. Saved me $50, $70, $50, I don't know. This is how it can be of help, and it's amazing. Literally on the spot. He was trying to upsell me. That's not a bad thing, but like, according to my requirements, I don't need a DJI mic. So I was like, okay. It literally gave me the whole set of things that I should look out for. If I want to do this, do this, be it get the DJI. If you want to only do this, get the Boya. DJI is kind of useless because it is very advanced. So I decided to get the Boya one instead, and amazing, right? Saved me a lot of money, and saved me around $80, and everything is awesome. So yeah, that's also another plus point. Emails, very, very important. So if you guys don't know, I run Abundance School, Abundance Creators, everything, and the people who are inside of Abundance Creators actually get inside of my email list also. So this is a shameless plug. If you want to join, you can click the link below also. Basically, when they join, they're added to my email list as well, and they get the emails, right? And what I do actually is that I don't write the emails myself. I do actually write the emails myself technically, but I use my phone to convert it into text, whatever I'm speaking, and I give it to ChatGPT, and I'm like, hey, keep this in my language, the style that I talk in, just organize it, right, into a nice email, which is also fun to read, and remove any spam words that might be detected, and just give me a nice clean version. Don't enhance it or anything, otherwise ChatGPT just makes a standard sales copy, which is weird. So it gave me that version, and I posted it, and it's awesome. It saves me hours and hours of time. I don't have to type anything, right? Typing is very 2023, you can say. The other thing is that I don't just use like for my mail list. This is one example, but for prospecting as well, I use the ChatGPT. So I'll give it all of the details, and I'm like, hey, this is the format that I want to send out prospect emails to, and I'll have a list of prospects. And for example, if I want to reach out to, like, say, a good online creator like Dr. Disrespect, right, I will send an email to him. I will and sometimes, like, not even sometimes, every time I will just it has the format, right? I will just say, make this email for Dr. Disrespect. So it will take this format, the short and sweet the format that I have, and you guys can get also. It took that format, converted it into customized for Doc, right? And I got it, pasted it, sent it to Doc, right? And it's also, like, it's not a sales email or anything. It's actually a genuine human email that if you didn't know that it was written by an AI, you wouldn't probably even realize it. So again, insane. This technology is insane. I'm telling you guys, saves me hours and hours. The amount of work that I do just because of ChatGPT is insane. If ChatGPT didn't exist, the work that I do would take me like at least 5 times more time. So yeah, and for just $20 a month, guys, please, it is so worth it. And I'm not even trying to sell you anything, because I am not any sort of affiliated by them. So if you are a small business owner, please make sure that you have this on your side. It's going to act as a little AI assistant on your side, and it's going to be an awesome. partner for you. And it's also an assignment helper. So if you guys have a list, like some students, if some students are watching this, I am obviously not a university student anymore. If you are inside of uni and you have a couple of dollars to spend, please use ChatGPT Plus. Spend it in ChatGPT Plus, and it's going to be a worth it investment. A lot of my friends also use ChatGPT Plus, and it literally does, like, they're making their final year project right now, and it literally does everything for them. They just have to look at the nitty gritty stuff and cleaning up, debugging, etc. And like, again, awesome, like final year project for an artificial student, ChatGPT Plus is doing. This was me. I don't know how long this has been. It's been around 18 minutes now. 18 minutes of me glazing the hell out of ChatGPT. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Click the link below to join my communities. If you are a beginner, want to be taken to an amateur level, please join Abundance Creators. If you are an amateur already established, or if you are a beginner who has a budget, please join Abundance School. You'll get 24 access to me, all of the rewards as well mentioned on the website. And if you are looking to get content made, you can visit the Abundance Lux service page, and we will have a one-on-one call. That is it pretty much, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you in the next one.